Hi, I'm Scott Smith. I'm the author of Fixing America. In that book, I propose the Financial Freedom Plan as a bill for Congress. The financial freedom would dramatically improve your standard of living. I'll go through some quick bullet points of what's involved in the Financial Freedom Plan. You can receive more information on that, obviously, in the book and throughout the website, fixingamerica.us. The Financial Freedom Plan is predicated upon one simple observation. My background was with working with Wall Street investment banks, and I would invent financial technologies. So I got exposed to what is called the monetary economy. There's another economy that's called the material economy. That was the basic premise. That was the basic observation. It's like, wait, there are really two economies going on in our world today. The material economy is the important one. That's where our standard of living comes from. All the goods and services that we enjoy come out of the work of hard people in the material economy. The monetary economy, on the other side of the coin, is the trading of financial assets, the movements of money. And when you compare the size of the two economies, you begin to realize the basic problem today. We collectively earn about $25 trillion in the material economy. We spend about that amount. That's the GDP of our material economy, is around $25 trillion too. That's what we tax today. We take income taxes, we have Social Security taxes, we have Medicare taxes, we have property taxes, we have sales taxes, there's excise taxes. You pay about $1 a gallon on your excise taxes at the gas pump. These taxes add up tremendously. And yet, even though they're so onerous, we still have a gaping deficit each year, and our national debt is just skyrocketing out of control. The Financial Freedom Plan says scrap all those taxes. You wouldn't pay any more of those taxes. Instead, we'd impose a 0.5% tax on the monetary economy. If we earn $25 trillion in the material economy and the GDP is $25 trillion, guess what the amount of cash flow is in the monetary economy each year? $6,125 trillion. Many times greater than the material economy. So a 0.5% tax on the flow of money would hit the monetary economy more than the material economy. In fact, 99% of that flow is in the monetary economy. So your tax rate on your income would drop to a 0.5% because that is flow of money when it comes to you. When you spend money, that's flow of money. But a 0.5% is all you need in order to not only balance the budget, but generate an enormous surplus. At a 0.5% tax, if you were earning $100,000 under income taxes, you pay around $40,000, and with a flow tax, you pay $500. That's how much you drop, your taxes drop from $40,000 to $500. And yet we generate enough money that every US citizen could receive $24,000 a year in basic income. When you turn 70, that would jump up to $30,000 a year. And we could all have free healthcare. We could have free higher education. And we'd still have a multi-trillion-dollar surplus at a 0.5% flow tax. In fact, the amount of the surplus is so great, we could pay off the national debt in less than 10 years. In other words, you'd be living in a nation that had no national debt, it had a surplus, you'd be getting free healthcare, you'd be getting free college, you'd be getting basic income, you'd be paying a 0.5% on the money you make, and you'd be paying a 0.5% on any money you spent at the store. And that is a wildly different scenario than you live today. The Financial Freedom Plan also has a component to it called Banking 2.0. With Banking 2.0, your payments on a mortgage would be cut in half. So your cost of living cost of home ownership would also go down. The details of how Banking 2.0 works, why a flow tax works, how we got into this mess in the first part, are all detailed in my book, Fixing America. And you don't need to buy the book. You can listen to the videos that I post, and you can also read the website and receive the information. So the Financial Freedom Plan is a transformative bill that people on the far right and the far left can all agree on. The truth is, a real solution is not partisan at all. It benefits everybody, and that's what the Financial Freedom Plan is. All we need to do is share these videos, share the website, watch these, like them, and let's develop a following around the Financial Freedom Plan to the point that Washington has to take notice. Thank you for watching this video.